And welcome to the Best of the House Finals for May. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there in Rumble and YouTube land. DJ Charlie Kim here. Chris Boger is actually bowling again today. He is defending his title from last month and will be bowling in, he's starting in the fourth position. Our fifth bowler today, Tanner Vogel's not here, so he'll be bowling Tanner's blind. If he can get by that, he's got Tanner's brother, Chris Vogel. And we also have, Bob Roman Sr. and Roland Rouse. He qualified in our top spot. So we got some good bowling coming your way today. We're bowling here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes in Central Florida. A big shout out to the staff there who always makes us feel welcome. And we want to let you know, and you'll get a chance to see, we're bowling on Stone Street, which is like a 42-foot pattern. So pretty much have a house shot. It's thick in the center and light on the ends. On either side, get that ball to come around the corner and hook for you. And that's what we're bowling on. Chris Boger is trying to repeat. He won the Best of the House last month, and he's hoping to do it again today. But once again, he's going to have to climb that step ladder, and it goes through Tanner's blind, Chris Vogel's live score, then Bob Roman Sr., and Roland Rouse. We got a bunch of folks, especially Bob brought out a bunch of folks to cheer him on today. We're doing practice right now, and the bowlers are getting ready. And then we're going to start with action coming your way. So our first match is Chris Boger, as I said, and he's going against Tanner Vogel, who's in our fifth spot. And we're almost ready to get bowling underway. We'll be back with the first match in just a moment. Okay, we're ready to go here with match one. Tanner Vogel's blind of 218 versus Chris Boger, our returning champion, who's hoping to climb the step ladder. He needs to shoot a 174 or better to advance. And joining us in the booth is Chris's lovely wife, Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
Hey, TJ, thanks for having me.
Get nice and close to the mic there.
Okay, there we go. Is that a little better?
Yep, get right as close as you can.
Alrighty. So, now, here to see if Chris can pull a repeat off of last month. Seems to be having some issues with his shoes. We'll see how it starts out.
Oh! Stone 7. That was a good ball, though.
Not too bad, not too bad. Normally it's the 10 you leave, not the 7,
So how is Chris prepared to defend his title?
Lots of mental things. He's funny because he thinks about things when he doesn't get up there, but then he forgets all of the things when he gets up there to actually bowl. So.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Will it come back? Will it come back? Yes, he does. Give you a little bit of a heart attack there.
Wasn't sure it was going to make it all the way.
But it turned the corner.
It did. Helps to be able to hook the ball, something I cannot do.
You're getting there. I'm watching. You're getting there. It takes time. You got a good instructor right there with your husband because he's doing really, really well. A little straighter. This time he leaves a 10.
Dreaded 10.
But he's hitting the pocket. He's right there.
He is getting the pocket.
Now what he's got to remember, and this is what's going to be hard, especially if you're not getting strikes, he only has to shoot a 174. So he doesn't necessarily have to put a whole bunch of strikes together. He's just got to be clean on the spares, and he is. See, Shan, this isn't hard, right?
No, not at all. Hard for him not actually having an opponent. Unfortunately, Tanner couldn't make it today, so just it's fast-paced to just go by yourself.
Tanner tried to get out of work and couldn't do it, so. But that's okay. He's guaranteed at least fifth place. There we go.
Hey, that's what we wanted to see.
I don't know. He didn't look happy about that.
Angry strikes.
Angry strike. Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
You're striking angry. What's that movie with Nicolas Cage a few years ago? That movie with Nicolas Cage a few years ago, Drive Angry. Strike angry. Oh, and will it come back?
Yes.
Double, Barney Rubble. Now, Chris is getting himself in a really good position here. He can keep this strike train going for a couple more.
And if he can stay out of his own head, that's where he gets into trouble.
That's the tough part. That's the tough part. Right now he has a 22 advantage over Tanner. 22 pins. Came in a little high on that. So he's really going to need to stay clean and pick this up. Now, Chris has a 169 average. So all he has to do is bowl like 6 pins over average, and he's got the game.
Got to keep that title.
And he stays clean. So right now Chris has got, with handicap, a 131 going. And we compare that to a 105 that Tanner has going. And he's blind. Uh-oh.
Too far left.
He only leaves one. Again, staying clean. He's bowling at a 210 pace.
As long as you can keep picking up these fares.
Exactly. Like we said, the key, if you look at the total and handicap for Chris, if that's above a 174, he's got the game. He's got it.
Nice.
Really, if you look at it, he's been in the pocket. He's only had like really one errant shot. And that was the 7 and the 5th. And now he's coming up for his 7th.
Meaning pretty consistent so far.
Consistency is the key. You know, a whole bunch of strikes is all nice, but especially, and you know, there's some league bowling. If you're consistent, you can do very, very well for yourself and your team. In the 7th. Ooh, baby split.
310's doable though.
Yeah, you just got to shoot for the one that's not there. You got to try to hit what would be the 6 pin head on.
Right.
And that picks up both of them. But Chris should be in good shape. He's got a 168 right now. And he's got 3 frames to pick up about 10 pins. I'll make that 9. Oh, he's got it. 177. Oh, no. Actually, it's got to be... my mistake. It's got to shoot a 219 with handicap. His scratch has got to be a 174. That was almost big mistake on my part.
We won't let him know that.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, it almost got a break
If
there.
only that could have taken the 10 out.
Chris still has some work to do here. This one is really hard to pick up. Got one. Got 141. So he needs, in these next 2 frames, he's going to have to strike. He's going to need at least 35.
And he did. He's out of his head, just having had those 2 splits. He doesn't split very often.
And 7th and 8th frame are not good times to do it.
Nope. If he can pull a strikeout in this 9th, we'll be in good shape. Missed his mark to the right.
Leave 6. Picks this one up. That's a 161. 191 scratch possible. He needs to pick up this bucket right here. Big shot in the 9th.
Too far right.
Oh, it was right there.
Surprised me and got it.
Okay. So now he's got to maybe strike here. The strikes will be a 161, 171.
As the anchor on our team, he's used to carrying the weight, so oftentimes he can pull out in the 10th frame things that surprise me. So let's hope that's the case today.
Well, Tanner, the scoreboard says is up by 32. Chris has got 10, so that means he's only up by 22. Chris needs a good shot here. Keeps it pretty straight in the lane. Yes, he gets the strike.
Excellent.
A late fall on the 10, and he needed that.
Got it when
He needed that.
Sure.
Now, the good news is, Chris only needs
13.
170. No, he only needs, he's got a 206 now, plus 10 is 216. He needs 3 pins to win. Just keep it on the lane. And that's 9.
He's had a lot of practice trying to pick up this 10 pin, so we'll see if he can pull it out.
Ball chain. Oh no. Is he? Is he ball
Oh no,
chain?
he didn't go with the strike ball, so that's unusual.
Oh.
Oh, bad choice there.
I don't know. Maybe he was testing the lane because I think he knew he won. 225. And he advances.
1 by 7. Way to go, baby.
Sorry, Tanner.
Hey. Okay. And we'll be right back. We're going to go set up Chris for his next match. Okay, we're back with game 2.
And we have the rhyming Chris's. They always get confused. Chris Vogel and Chris Boger.
Right, Chris is going to start us off on 22. Chris Vogel is going to end on 22. And Chris Vogel is giving Chris Boger 26 pins.
Not a big lead. Let's hope he can do a little bit better than he did the first game to stay in this.
Double wood.
Not a horrible start. That shadow pin behind it is not always the easiest.
I don't know. Chris didn't look happy with that.
No. He has so many shots that he gets right in the pocket, and it just doesn't carry like it should. He's throwing at his pretty average speed right now.
Get over. Yeah, he's got them both.
Excellent.
He gets that out there way right on spares. And
It
it's
really
like, is it going to
does.
make it? Is it going to make it?
It does. After he got this ball cleaned up some, it definitely is looking more, and it gets so far right to the gutter. It concerns me sometimes.
It's like you don't want to have a heart condition watching him shoot spares. Chris Vogel, his first shot.
Oh,
What did he? 7. Double wood plus 1. He's got the 4, 7, 8. Not the 7. The 5, 4, something. And he gets up his spare.
it does.
Chris will shoot his third frame.
Well, one thing's for certain, Chris is going to win this game.
And he knocks them all back. Now let's see if Chris Boger can answer. The defending champion.
That's a good solid strike. See if he can stay in this. He went very far left of his usual mark.
Yeah, he hit that almost straight down the lane.
And another ball change now. Oh,
He's got it. Now, with Chris getting 26 pins, I mean, but then Chris Vogel's on a strike, and if you start putting a lot of strikes together, that 26 pin lead could evaporate. But Chris could do an awful lot to stay even by striking here.
definitely chaining them together, but a couple strikes would be a little helpful for Chris Boger.
Uh-oh.
He's got a gutter ball.
At least he's smiling. That'd be something where I'd come back and kick the ball return, or
Yeah, oh yeah. Normally it's a punch to the ball return.
run outside, find a puppy to kick or something, you know.
Aw. It's okay if he could pull this out. Still end up with a spare if he strikes it.
Got that one out right again.
Really did.
So now Chris Vogel with a good shot here. Can really, really put pressure on Boger because he puts that open. Let's see what he does.
Earbuds in. He has much more of a routine. The earbuds in, the wiping of the shoe. Pretty okay.
And he does.
Good solid strike.
Vogel doubles. I gotta call these guys by their last name, otherwise it's gonna be Chris and Chris, and everybody's gonna be confused.
No one will have a clue what's going on.
Match number 2. 4th frame for Chris Vogel. Gobble gobble.
Strikes again.
Okay, now Chris Boger has really got to answer with some strikes.
Right, and he's going back to his ball that's not serving him so great today. Not sure why he's making that choice instead of the Venom shot.
Well, make it back.
Oh.
Ooh.
And just like the first game, another split. Now we have the 210.
If he comes on this, which would be
If he hits
for
the
a
left
righty.
side of the 2, he can do it.
Yeah, if he hits it like on the Brooklyn, like a Brooklyn hit,
Right.
very light Brooklyn hit.
Oh. And with the spare, he misses everything.
No, maybe he just wants to get back to the anchor booth. Maybe he just misses me
He
incredibly.
misses the anchor booth, and he's like, you know.
But the way he's bowling, even if he doesn't make it today, he'll be back.
All right, so back to his normal ball. We'll see what he does here. Hits his mark, but barely any hook whatsoever.
Same
and he
lead.
Same thing. Something to be said for consistency, but
Hey, Chris, that's not what we meant by consistency. He tries once again for it.
and then just throws the spare ball. For,
It's up. It's good.
That's 3 pins then, right? Fun, man.
looks like he didn't even try on that one. Just threw it away.
So, Chris Vogel gets up in his 5th now, working on 3 in a row with a 56-pin lead.
Chris didn't look very happy with that, but only left one pin standing, so pretty good in place.
Got a
there
little
with
lucky.
the
He got
9
lucky.
pin.
Yeah, he got lucky on that because of the way it was coming. He could have very easily split that.
Oh, and where'd it go? Take a minute to have the pins reset.
Gotta add that to it.
Pretty sure it was a 9 pin he left standing.
Here, ready to go. Got that. Put that pin back up.
Slight delay game. Can get it after the pause. No
Oh.
problem.
Don't hurt it, Chris. Don't hurt it. Bob Roman Sr. warming up at 19. Staying loose. He'll be he's 2nd seed, and he'll be bowling the winner of this match. And with a strike, it looks like it may very likely be Chris Vogel. Chris out of Andrew, Chris, and Tanner. Chris is the only one who has not won a Best of the House title.
Oh, he
Tanner.
hasn't yet. I didn't know that.
Tanner has 3, Andrew has 1. Andrew won the 2nd month we did it, and then Tanner won the next consecutive 3. Justin Ramsey, Andrew Vogel, and then Tanner.
Chris is trying to get back into
There he
it.
is.
Nice strong strike there.
Like Yogi Berra said, it's not over till it's over. Then it's over. You know, just as easily, Chris could run into some problems in the last few frames if Chris Chris Vogel could run into some problems. If Chris Vogel can continue to strike, it ain't over. Can he double? Oh.
Leaving that 4 up there is going to hurt him. Hopefully an easy enough pickup, but once again, he's not using his spare ball.
He's got it. So now let's see what Chris Vogel does going into his 7th. Match number 2. Now we've seen talking about All in the Family. Like the Vogels, we have the Romans are here. Bob Roman Sr. He's in the 2nd place as Chris strikes for another double. And we've seen Rob, his son, Rob Roman. We've seen him bowl. And we've seen his grandson, Austin, has made the video before. But this is the first time Grandpa is going to be bowling on the show, and he is in the 2nd seed. Nice one. He puts 3 back. Another gobble gobble with Chris. Chris Vogel. Chris Boger up in his 8th.
Down 53. If he doesn't strike now.
Crossover.
Oh.
Oh man, you would have given me that, right?
The 9 likes to stay up on lane 21. And unfortunately, at this point, there's no way that Chris can catch up, even if he were to get strikes. Pick up the spare and then get strikes away.
Yeah.
Looks like Chris Vogel is moving on.
Did it drop again?
That thing fell, right?
No.
No? Come on.
Here it comes.
There it comes, resetting the 9 pin.
Was beginning to think they had to run all the way to Brunswick to get another pin.
All right, once again, not using his spare ball. There he goes and gets it. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough. But good, strong effort, Chris. Chris Vogel having his 3 strikes there.
Oh, what was that?
How does that even happen?
Is that the 4 pin?
watch the replay on that one. Not sure how the whole thing just like slid across to be right in front of the 7.
I mean,
finished.
yeah, I mean, it not only did it like,
But then if it fell, shouldn't it count?
but it like slid, hit the side, and then came back. Really quite a hit. At least it's not. It's a makeable spare.
At least he's laughing about it. He doesn't seem mad. He gave it a good effort.
And he's got it. So yeah, the best thing you do would be a 127, 157. And Chris Vogel is already on a 149 in the 6th before throwing another ball.
And Chris Vogel is
Hamon!
Good job, Chris.
And that's 4 in a row. Chris going for a Yahtzee here on his first ball, the 10th. And he's got a Yahtzee!
Very well.
Now the second ball of the 10th. We'll see if he's going to crack open that Pat's 6-pack there they're doing on the PBA Tour.
Wouldn't that mean everyone in the bowling alley then gets a Pat's Blue Ribbon?
They have like, it's like $1,000 or something. We don't, but they do. All we have is pat on the back, good job.
There you go.
That's what we can afford. Wow.
210 split, but for the last ball, not too bad of a game. 240.
And Chris is going to be in the 240 if he makes it. It would be a 257 if he makes it. So it's going to be a 255 if he misses. Oh, nice try.
Strong effort. All right, so Chris is going to go ahead, throw a couple balls, see what he can do, but no way to make up 123 pins.
A 256 for Chris Vogel.
Good job, Chris Vogel. Where was that ball a couple of frames ago?
Hey, Chris. We're ready to start the match now. But, you know, I mean, somebody throws, 250, 260, 270 or higher against you, you know. It almost, at this point, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Right.
And Chris is going to finish with a 147.
Not too bad.
173 with handicap.
Still respectable.
Yeah.
Still a little bit above his average, so.
And now Chris Vogel's going to move on. He's going to take Rob Roman Sr. on. And Rob Roman is going to get 19 pins. Okay, so we're back with match 3, and this is Chris Vogel and Bob Roman Sr. And Bob Roman is getting 19 pins. Chris trying to be the next Vogel to take home the best of the house trophy. Frame 1 on lane 22. Washout. Looking ahead, the winner of this match will take on Roland Rouse, our number 1 seed. Ooh. A washout in the gutter. And we're joined by Chris Boger.
What's up, DJ? Sorry I'm late.
You had a couple things to do before you came up to the booth here.
I don't know what that was. It definitely wasn't bowling. I was acting as a pacer for Chris Vogel on that game.
But now Chris opens up with a washout and a gutter. And you're sitting there saying, where was that last game when he shot 256? Bob Roman Sr., his first time on the show.
A little light in the pocket. Actually, sorry, I meant heavy in the pocket.
A little high. Just saying, Chris Vogel is looking to be the third brother to become a champion in this.
Yeah, he is.
And Bob Roman, we've seen his son Rob and his grandson Austin bowl. It's the first time we're seeing him bowl. Picks up his spare. He's ready.
He's warmed up.
So he's getting 19 pins, and with a good ball here, he can really, really add some pins. We just saw Chris put a bunch together for a 256. So Bob's got to stay frosty here. There they go.
There he goes. It's a good start, Bob.
Wouldn't it be something if Bob could hold it together and end up winning this thing, and he could go to his son and grandson and say, "Come on, guys!
Right, pick it up. Let's go.
Grandpa can win this. What's wrong with you?" Rob just looked back here and was like, "What?"
This is second frame. There he goes.
There
Back on it.
Yeah, that was definitely not a washout.
All right, let's see if we can string some. Put a back-to-back strike up there. Put a little pressure back on Bob.
On 22. There it is.
There it is.
Double, double. Puts the pressure back on Bob. Bob chose to end on lane 22. In the third match of the day, the semifinal here at Best of the House. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff, whether you're on Rumble or YouTube. Brought to you by localbowler.com.
Bob's third frame. Looks good. Oh, he's got a double. He
Bob's
answers.
That is a nice answer right there. Nice answer. Especially whenever you're bowling against any of the Vogels, whether it's Tanner, Andrew, Chris, or even Peyton, you cannot let your guard down for a second. Once you do, that Andrew, the first time he bowled against Morgan Manzi for his championship,
279, right?
yeah, he put 9 in a row together. They had the front 9. You get past somebody putting 6 or 7 together on you, and you're pretty much toast. Got that one out a little right.
Oh, leaves a 7 pin. That came back nicely, though. It just didn't have quite the power to kick something into the 7.
Yeah, just didn't bite through and get that 7 out of there, but it was just a touch right, just a touch light. Usually you can carry some of that here. Those lighter, a little bit lighter hits. Bob looks like he's got that.
All right, Bob's got his spare, so he's clean through 4. See if Chris can continue striking.
Big shot here early on lane 21 for Chris in his 4th frame. And he does. Gobble, gobble.
He shook off that first frame.
Let's see if we can put together another ham bone here.
Inside on that one.
Just a little bit.
He's a little lucky, actually, just to only get the 610.
Yeah.
It's all right. Pick up your spare and move on.
Which he does.
Nice.
So now we're down to a 5-point game with Bob coming up to throw his 5th and 6th. So Bob maintaining 19 pins of handicap. He's maintaining his lead. Could increase it here with a strike on 21.
Bob's 5th frame.
Straight down.
Oh,
there it is.
I thought he was going to come in a little heavy in that one.
Yeah, that held just for that second or two longer.
That was a very good shot.
That's some old school bowling. Straight down the line at the pocket. Very little hook. Now with a strike here, Bob puts the pressure back on Chris Vogel. That might come in a little high. Ooh.
Uh-oh, what is that? Oh, no.
6, 7, 10. Gotta hit this one like you're going for the 10 pin straight on. Just cut the 6 over into that 7. So it's a shot you make about 3 times in your life. 3 or 4 times in your life. Usually with about 2 decades in between. Maybe. Nice try, Bob.
Yep. Good try. Got his count, though. So depending on what Chris does here, he can start stringing some more. It's going to be hard to come back from that.
Well, they both have an open.
Yes. But Chris's is in a better location.
Ah, yes. Much more. Yeah, much so.
Just because it doesn't affect any other frames from that point.
Oh!
Was looking at a 410 and never mind.
That was huge. If that had left the 410, complexion of this match would be totally different at this point.
Yes. Outside. Here's the 10.
Oh. Messenger couldn't make it over. Started to go, but just couldn't make it over.
Go outside. No. There's a bad spot for an open.
Big open.
Now it's either bowler's game at this point.
Right.
With Bob X having one extra frame left.
No matter what he does here, he's got to stay clean. Strike or mark. Keep the pressure going. Leaves the 10.
10. It's a good shot, too. It just didn't have the power to kick out the 10 there.
Now this, a huge spare. With this spare, Bob is in bonus territory on his next ball, where Chris is on an open. But the 10 is the most difficult spare for a righty. Yes, he's got it.
That was a pressure shot.
So now, Bob is technically up by 15, plus his next ball. And now the pressure will go back on Chris Vogel. He's going to have to strike, maybe actually double, to stay in this match. If Bob can make a good shot here. And he does.
That was a light strike. There you go.
Hit it thin, watch him spin. That was a big shot for Bob, and he knows it. Now Chris is definitely under some pressure. I would probably say the most pressure he's felt so far in the match today.
I'm not sure who he bowled in the other match, but that guy didn't give him any pressure. He didn't put any pressure on him. All right, there you go. It's a strong shot.
There's one. Needs a second one though.
Back-to-backs right here would switch and put some pressure back on Bob.
And he does.
Woo-hoo! Clutch.
It was that, what was that movie a few years ago? V for Vogel? Remember, the 5th, was it the 1 of September or something like that? November, I don't know. Now Bob Roman. Pretty much a must-strike situation, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, he's working on a strike, so if he wants to keep the pressure back on Chris, he needs to put up another. But we shall see. Good release, turning in. Oh, he gets a tap on the 10, but not enough. All right, so if you can pick this up and strike out through the 10th, then that gives him a good shot.
Yeah, if he had doubled, he'd be much more in control of his own destiny.
Yes.
Right now, Chris has that advantage because he can go out with 5 in a row.
Did he get it over? He did not.
Oh.
That's a terrible spot for an open, but let's see what he does in the 10th. He's still up. Now, if he can throw up another 30 here in the 10th, that's still going to put some pressure.
Yeah, that'd be like a 218, 219 with a handicap. Chris can strike out for a 221.
Oh, it's coming across and going through.
A little high.
610. All right, pick it up and then get another strike. Let's see. Bob can do it.
Winner goes on to face Roland Mouse in the championship match.
Roland is our #1 seed again.
Again. But #1 seeds usually don't seem to fare too well.
Yeah.
That could change today.
Bob's got it. Got it. All right.
Important. It needs every count now, every pin account. And finish with a 185 scratch, a 204 with a handicap. Little light.
Little light, got 7.
201.
Good game, though.
Oh, yeah. So now, Chris has got a 151 working on the double. He still needs 50. 51. So now it's a 161, 170, 81, 191. So, yeah, Bob, it looks like Chris is going to go on to face Roland Rouse.
Oh.
Now he splits. But too late to do any damage. Closer,
Yep, it wound up being a very close tight match.
even if he picks this up, that'd be winning by 7 with a 208. Yeah, that 8-pin doesn't like staying up on that lane for some reason. Keeps falling over. Final shot of the match.
Oh. All right. Well, Chris is our winner by 5. Chris is moving on to face Roland. The final match. So we're going to have a new Best of the House champion.
No matter how it comes out, we're going to have a new champion. And we'll be back with our championship match in just a moment. We just got to get it set up. And we're back with our championship match. Roland Rouse and Chris Vogel. Roland will finish on lane 22. Chris will get us started as the challenger on lane... Chris will start on lane 22. Roland will finish on lane 22.
Roland's got 26 pins of handicap advantage. Chris gets it started on 22. Ooh, high and through the face, but he only leaves a 3-pin. He's got a spare. All right. Roland back in his number 1 seed position, starting us off on lane 21 for his game here in the final match.
Championship match.
He's gonna cross over. All right, light crossover. Gets 5. That's all right. First frame. Get the jitters and dialing in on the lane out of the way.
If he gets a spare, he's pretty much even. He picks up the spare.
Oh. So it actually dropped the 9-pin prior to his throw, but I don't know. Did it drop the 9-pin prior to his throw?
I didn't see that. No.
Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. 8-10.
Wow. I mean, that ball may not have been perfect, but it was not that bad.
Right. All right. Try and get your pin, and then start a fresh game. That's what you have to tell yourself. Even though right now I know Roland's sitting there going, what? What? I know somebody else did that earlier today. What? A ton of those.
That's right.
A couple, 3 of them. A couple 3-2-10s.
Yeah. Some 2-10s, a gutter ball after a spare. It was, whoever that guy was, it wasn't his day.
I have a feeling he'll be back. He's too good of a competitor not to come back and win this thing again.
Chris's second frame shot. Oh, a solid 10-pin. It's all right. Right now with Roland having 2 opens, if Chris can string some marks together, he will wipe out that handicap advantage. But all Roland has to do.
Uh-oh.
Get back. Nope. All Roland
Chris
has to
goes
do,
open.
Roland has to just start marking. Put the pressure on Chris. Shake off those first 2 frames. Forget about them. Move forward. Oh no. Yeah, that one got out wide. I actually was worried that might wind up in the gutter.
It could have very easily could have. Not that I have ever done anything like that ever before. All the time. Oh. But, yeah.
Needs a spare. Yes.
Oh.
That's the hard way, but he got it.
He's lucky that one came off the
Yeah,
side.
right?
Even Chris like, uh-oh.
All right, Roland, it's a new game. Starting fresh.
You can still make this a match. All he needs is a spare here, really.
Yep. Start putting some marks together. It doesn't want to come back for him today. That one he threw with his normal tempo, and he came around it like he normally does. It will not come back.
All
right, there you
got
go.
the spare.
I was worried about him chopping that one.
Seems like you may be throwing it out a little too far in the lane.
Too much loft?
A little bit, just a touch. Maybe about 6-7 inches too much. Not giving it the time he normally does. Let's get across.
Leaves a 6 pin.
But it almost got it. He
Yep.
almost got it.
Almost got it. It's a makeable spare. That's it. Start putting some marks together. There you go.
Will it come back? Yes. Woo!
Let's go prayer.
There you go.
Roll. It's called prayer. Wow.
All right, so Roland came back from 2 opens to put up 2 spares. So he seems to be back on track. Now let's see what Chris does.
Oh,
another
Chris leaves a
wrap
10.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Good.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are watching.
Bob, you threw a good game out there. I mean, it may not have been your best, and it wasn't, but it was a solid game. It was okay.
Solid, typical 10 pin for me.
Yeah. Chris Vogel picked up his 10 pin for his spare in the 4th frame.
Chris has got those rotations that carry those strikes.
He does, yes.
Or not.
Sometimes.
Well,
Or not.
Come on now. I mean, it's hard to get a strike from that point. You know, when you just raise the 1 pin, you're not going to get a ton of reaction from it. This will be tough.
So what did you find out there, Bob? When you were on the lanes, how were they playing for you?
I started out playing my normal shot, but they weren't coming back on the back end. So I moved too late.
He would have picked up the 410 on that.
I should have moved right another board, and I might have been able to bring it back into the pocket. But when you're up there, a lot of things are going through your head.
Well, this is your first time on the video.
Second time.
Second time on the video?
Yeah.
I was pulling for you. I wanted to see you win and tell your son and come on, Grandpa can do it. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Roland gets what many would say is a lucky strike by going straight through the face. But guess what? That's part of bowling.
I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. But now with Chris on an open, now Roland can really put some pressure on him here in the championship match on 22.
Well, and he kind of needs to, because we've seen Chris bowl. He can throw up a bunch of strikes in a hurry, So you can't sit back and rest, going, all right, well he's not feeling it this game, because that can change. But Roland's also trying to figure out. Well, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That
Double.
strike. There you go. Roland's trying to figure out the lanes. He may have figured something out there on the right lane.
Pop.
Sorry. No, thank you.
Now we'll see what Chris can do here. Roland's got pressure on him. Getting late in the championship match.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh, that was a good shot. Leaves the 10. Again, he's not getting the carry that he was. Whether the ball's burning up a tiny bit, I don't know. He's got way more revs than I do, so I can't really tell you what's going on. Got a spare, though.
He needed that mark. He definitely needed that mark.
Yep.
So I'll just give him this as a card.
Perfect.
And they all go down for Chris.
Late kick on the 4.
Chris knew he was lucky on that.
But it wound up being lucky, but that was a good throw. For him, that was the line that he had been throwing. He's not getting the reaction that he was.
Strike here from Roland.
I enjoy this.
Yeah.
The competition. I love it.
Oh, Roland puts up a triple.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble, right.
Hey, you're in this almost every week. You're always getting in. So
Yeah, I joked around with Rob. I was in 5th place. Tanner was in 4th. I said, I don't want to bowl Tanner first, so I moved up to 2nd.
Nice.
you want to wear him out a couple games before he gets to
I
you.
would have lost to Tanner. 2-1 and 2-18.
Roland really got that out.
Yeah, outside.
Now if he can pick this up, it's a little difficult because I think he's got double wood on the one side. But if he can curve into it, he should be able to pick it up, and that would really put pressure back on Chris. It'll get over. And it does.
Right. Solid pickup.
So now Chris, we're getting into the 8th frame. It's almost, he's pretty much got to at least throw up one more strike here. He's 69 down plus a spare. And working on a strike here in the 8th.
Yeah, he needs to string some here in order to stay in this.
Need some of that Vogel magic.
All right, there you go.
And he says, you called?
Well, he said it was a little light. It was. But it struck.
It's the revs.
Yes.
The revs and the speed.
Yeah, but the one thing about these players, we were talking about this with a couple of the other bowlers in here, and you know this as well as I do. In about 20 years, you ain't going to be able to do that.
No.
Roll outside on that one.
Oh.
210. This is a must. He has to make this.
He has to. ninth frame, foundation frame. He can't go open here.
Oh, good try. Good try, Chris. All right, so unfortunately, this game is really, really close to being over because Chris can only put up 30 points. If Roland hits 5 here, it's over.
Well, he's already got 170 working,
Right.
so he only needs,
He needs 3.
yeah, like 3.
On
Keep
this,
it
on
in the
this
center of
first
the lane.
ball. That's the game.
That's 9.
All right.
And
Now-
Roland breaks the jinx of not winning from the number
From the
1
number
seed.
1 seed.
Yeah.
At least in recent months.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the nine fell down.
Anna, please reset the 9. Once again, we want to remind you this is brought to you by localbowler.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like, share this video with everybody you know on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. And we want to tell everybody we have starting in June, we will have another monthly tournament coming from this center's sister center, AMF Sky Lanes. We have a Top Gun monthly tournament that's going to be starting up there. Go on localbowler.com or local bowler Facebook page and see the details. Come and join us for that tournament.
All right. Roland spare attempt. The 9th frame of the 9-pin, and he's got it. All right, Roland, good pickup. All right, at this point, we'll just see where they can finish up with their scores. Little outside. Is it coming back? Almost.
So he'll finish up with 180.
So 206 total.
180 scratch, 206. And the best Chris can do is a 175. So Roland Rouse will be the best of the house champion for May.
Woo. There were a lot of pins attempting to stand there, but only the 3 was left. All right, Chris Vogel's got a spare.
So we can finish up with a 165.
There you go, a good finish.
Good finish.
All right, Chris moved up from what, our 3rd seed position up to the 2nd seed to finish. We're finished in our 2nd position. Roland was in 1st and won. I think Andrew Vogel did that. He came in as the 1st seed and won, but nobody's done it since.
No, matter of fact, most everybody who's coming first seed has lost. So
Yep.
definitely.
All right, Bob, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, Chris, still a good game. Good showing overall. Roland, congratulations.
And Come on up here, Roland. Come on up here. So, Roland, you broke the number 1 seed jinx, and you actually won the tournament.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. I'm so happy. I've
Congratulations, Roland.
been to the ball, but I've never been Cinderella. So now I guess we sealed the deal.
And you beat a Vogel to do it.
Well, that makes it that much sweeter because, you know, when you bowl against a Vogel, you're automatically intimidated by the last name. So what I had to do, I got up there and I started being his friend, trying to talk to him, to take that competitive edge off of him, and it seemed to work.
A couple splits helped out a little bit here and there too.
Yeah, that was bowling against Chris was what is kind of terrifying because the guy is so good, but bowling gets so mental. I got myself out of it early, and then I reminded myself and said, well, he's giving me 26 points, so let's try to regroup and start the game from the 3rd frame, and it seemed to work.
Yeah, you did. You were so much better. We noticed, Chris and I noticed that you seem to be lofting it out a little farther on the lane than maybe you wanted to.
Yes, sir, which got me frustrated. I said, I'm throwing the ball like I'm playing basketball, is what I said. I'm throwing a bounce pass instead of rolling the ball. But I might have over-practiced because I did feel a little pain. I almost was going to take my wrist thing off and bowl that game with it. So I won't make that rookie mistake again and just throw too many balls. But I got a history of getting better, like in the 3rd and 4th games of the games. I said, let me get a couple of games in. But now that was just me thinking.
Sometimes you can overthink it.
And that's exactly what I did. Even the throws. I threw a couple balls before I walked over to the lane. They looked good, but I felt the pain coming off of on my hand, so it meant I threw too many. But the best thing for me was that Chris threw a lot of games. He threw a lot of games, and it was a matter of time that he was going to, come up and not shoot a 200-plus game. So I was at the right place at the right time.
Whereas Chris Boger, not so much when he lost to a 256.
Absolutely. See, that 256, he should have waited and had that last game, but and then it would have been a different story.
If only you could choose to do that in bowling. Yeah, I wanted for this.
Yeah. And that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's what I did. And but I kept reminding Chris. Yeah, you probably saw us laughing a little bit while we were bowling because in the monitors were showing lacrosse. So we were talking about lacrosse games as we were bowling. And North Carolina beat Boston College in overtime.
Well, tell you, good match, Roland. There's some money for you.
I appreciate you.
And we'll have a trophy for you hopefully Thursday.
Yes, sir.
And your photo and name will be on the plaque.
Absolutely.
You are officially a best of the house champion. Congratulations.
Yes. I would like to thank all the people who are out there supporting me and voting for me and all the little people that we had to step on to get this far. No, I love it. I love what we do. Everybody, pay attention and watch on localbowlers.com. Coming out here to AMF Kissimmee Lanes and have some fun with us. And let's do it again next month. Can't wait to see you.
We'll be doing it again next month, and you'll be hopefully here defending.
If I'm not defending, I'll be on the mic.
Okay. Let's see. Congratulations, Roland. And that'll do it for us. For Chris Boger, I'm Charlie DJ Kim, and we will see you next month for the Best of the House Finals.